boxes is one and his second now.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Hello, welcome back to Bet TV. My name's Will.
I'm Ollie.
And I'm Tom.
We're talking Europa League.
Yes. We are.
Some value to be had.
All sorts of value this week.
Lots of value, lots of red ones.
Lots of red ones.
Basically, aim of the game, we're here to win you some money. Got all the stats on every single game here. We've done the research, so you don't have to do it. We'll provide you the stats. You pick and choose the ones you want.
Wrap it
and
up.
hopefully we get some winners.
Exactly that.
But there's a lot of games, so we're literally just going to whiz through them.
24 games, so we've got to be snappy.
Yeah.
Really quick.
So keep up if you can.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Zero waffle.
Zero waffle.
And if you haven't got time, just read it below.
Yeah, exactly. It's all in the description. Group A then, William.
Group A, so Leverkusen versus Larnaca.
Larnaca. Larnaca. Larnaca.
So Leverkusen beat Ludogorets 3-2 after going 2-0 down in the first game.
Big.
Good comeback.
Yeah.
14th in the league. Had hard game. They basically won 2, lost 4, but they've had a few hard games.
Picked up
lost
recently.
to Bayern, lost to Dortmund.
Yeah.
Where we think this is going to go is Leverkusen win.
Yeah.
Skipped out a few there. Because Larnaca.
Crap.
Larnaca are 7th in the Cypriot division.
Not ideal, that.
Not great. They've only been 2 games, but still. Zurich beat them 1-0 in the last Europa game. I fancy Leverkusen 1-0.
Well, value there.
2-1.
1.36.
Cheers, mate.
Value.
Cheers for the tip.
Well, there was a few other bits in there. I didn't know it. Yeah, next. Just next.
Okay.
Me. Zurich v Ludogorets.
Come on then, give me some value.
Zurich beat
Larnaca. Larnaca. It's where my dad grew up. This is a fact about it.
1-0 in their opening match. Ludogorets lost 3-2, obviously you've mentioned that. So basically Ludogorets will be like desperate to get a few points on the board.
Yeah.
Zurich are second in the Swiss league, but they're 12 points behind Young Boys.
Oh,
who are in first.
Yeah, they're smashing it.
Go on, the young boys.
Ridiculous, and they've only played 9 games. Ludogorets are currently second in the Bulgarian leagues. They've won 7, drawn 2, lost 1.
Not bad.
Unbeaten in 7, won 6 of those. It's going to be a tight game.
Yeah, it could be.
I've gone with draw.
Yeah, tight.
But I think there's value to be had in Ludogorets to win either half.
I agree with that.
Score 1-1.
Okay,
Yeah.
on to Group B. I've got RB Salzburg versus Celtic.
Oof.
So Salzburg are top of the Austrian league, played 9-1-9.
Yes.
Absolutely smashing it.
Smashing it.
Celtic are 5th in the Scottish Premier League, absolutely struggling. Not 1 away from
Are
home.
they?
Lost 2 and drawn 1.
Because I think Rangers are 6th.
Yeah, I mean it's Hearts at the top, I think.
Crazy.
Yeah, ridiculous. They've only scored 1 goal away from home. Both teams won their opening Europa League games though.
Yeah.
Salzburg beat Leipzig, Celtic beat Rosenborg. I think Salzburg are decent, they'll beat Celtic. Value 1.58, just straight home
good.
win. Salzburg to 0, 2.65 could even come in as well.
Celtic.
But who? 2-0 is my prediction.
Right. So I've got the other Red Bull team.
Yeah.
Rosenborg versus RB Leipzig.
Okay.
Rosenborg lost 1-0 to Celtic. He said they're top of the domestic league by 4 points, coming to the end of the season. It will be the 26th time they've won the league.
Oh.
Smashing it. They're also in the semi-final of the Cup, so they're going to get stretched here.
They're focusing on the league, focusing
That's
on
what
the
I'm
cup,
thinking.
less so.
Yeah.
And they just lost their last league game as well. So
Eye
they are getting
off
stretched.
the ball.
Plates being dropped.
Yeah.
Leipzig have only lost 1 of 6 in the league, which was to Dortmund. It's not bad.
That was the first game.
And
wasn't
they
it?
lost 3-2 to Salzburg, who are a decent
Yes,
team,
they are.
in the 89th minute as well.
Yeah, that's a good game.
And they've scored at least 2 in 4 of the last 5. So for me, Leipzig win and 1.8.
That's a little red one.
Should
for
have been
me.
red.
Should have been red.
Should have been.
Decent.
Score?
Score 2-1 Leipzig.
Group C.
Right, Bordeaux versus Copenhagen.
Okay.
So Bordeaux lost their opening game to Slavia Prague. Not great, but a difficult place to go away from home.
Yeah.
Copenhagen drew their opening game to Zenit.
Good group, by the way.
Yeah, it's a good group. It's tough.
Yeah.
Both teams obviously need to get some
points.
get some points. So after a terrible start to League One, Bordeaux have actually turned a bit of a corner now and unbeaten in the last 4.
Yeah. Not missing Malcolm as much anymore.
2 clean sheets as well in the last 2 games.
Decent. Okay, they're picked up.
So they picked up a bit of form. Copenhagen are second in the Danish league, level on points with Midtjylland, who are in first. They've had a little bit of a dip in form though. They've lost 2 of their last 3 games.
Okay.
So you see how I'm going with this.
Right.
Bordeaux at
narrative.
home. Bordeaux at home. They've only
Yeah.
lost 1 game at home all season so far, and that's when they had 10 men.
Yeah.
Bordeaux win is 1.9. That
Yeah.
should probably be red.
Yeah, that could be a red one as well.
Score
of red
prediction
ones,
1-0.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's gonna be tight still.
The other 2 teams then is Zenit versus Slavia Prague. Tough game to call this one in the whole group. Zenit are top of the Russian Premier League, but they lost their first game of the season 2-1 at the weekend, even though the other team had 10 men.
Oh.
Handsy.
Oh.
At home though, they're undefeated, 1-3, drawn 1. Slavia Prague are top of the Czech league, so both top of their domestic leagues, but they lost at the weekend as well.
Oh my god.
But they have 4 clean sheets in their last 6 games. They drew 1-1 with Copenhagen last time. Slavia Prague won 1-0. It's going to be tight.
Yeah.
Under 2.5 is the value in that one,
Yeah.
1.9. I've gone 1-1. Could easily be a double domes.
Double
Good odds
domes.
as well.
Could be double domes, that one.
So then we got Fenebache versus Spartak Trnava.
Trnava. Group D.
Trnava. Fenerbahce are 14th in the Super League. Only won 2 of 7.
Bad start, by the way.
So bad. They got smashed 4-1 by
Yeah.
Dinamo Zagreb.
Oh,
So that.
They only won 1 of the last 8 in all competitions.
what's
They're
happened to
literally
Fenerbahce? I
not
thought
doing
they were
good.
class.
Yeah.
Nah, lost a few good players.
Spartak Trnava have only won 2 of 10 in the Slovak Superliga.
Oh, not super.
But they managed to beat Anderlecht in the opening
Unreal.
Europa game.
We backed Anderlecht.
Yeah.
They absolutely. We couldn't even say their name last week.
They've only won 1.
Trnava.
This is why. Well, this is what we could make a decision on. They've only won 1 of the last 6 away. Fenerbahce have only lost 1 of the last 6 at home, but they're both in terrible form.
Drawsies.
Then
Anything
the
can
kicker, Spartak are unbeaten in 9 of the last 10 in Europa League.
Oh.
So I'm going. You either go both teams to score or
Yeah.
draw. I've quite fancy a draw there.
I fancy drawing that one.
1-1. I've said.
1-1. Oliver.
Right, Anderlecht versus Dinamo Zagreb. So Zagreb have won. They won the opening game, as you mentioned, against Fenerbahce. Great result.
Great win.
4-1.
Yeah.
Absolutely humped them.
Anderlecht lost, as we just mentioned. In the last 2 meetings between the 2 in Europa League, the away team has won both times.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Little bit of narrative
A
there.
bit of narrative. Anderlecht have only won 1 of their last 5 in the Belgian league, so they're not in good form.
Oh, see the narrative.
The narrative
Yeah,
should be red.
should be a red one.
Zagreb are unbeaten in the Croatian league, 1-6, drawn 3.
Okay, like it.
The tip is, well, the safe tip is Zagreb to win either half
Like that a lot.
at 2.28.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
If you want to push it out a little bit,
Yeah,
Zagreb to win,
like that.
3.9.
Really
Scores?
good.
2-1 Zagreb.
I do like that one.
That should have been a red one. I forgot to do my reds.
Should have been a red one.
That's a red one.
Okay, so
It's already-
Group E.
Yeah.
Qarabag versus Arsenal, 555. Qarabag are second in the Azerbaijan Premier League. Wow. They're undefeated after 6, 1-1, drawn 1. Yeah, they love a whatever. They're not doing that great. They're up there. They lost 2-0. Yeah, I don't know what I've done there. They lost 2-0 to Sporting Lisbon in their opening game of the group.
Yeah.
Qarabag's last 2 home games have seen both teams to score. Arsenal, tough start, but won 6 in a row in all comps. Absolutely smashing it now.
Yeah.
Beat Vorskla 4-2 in the opening game. All of Arsenal's away games this season have seen both teams to score.
I think they were 4-0 up in that as well.
They were.
Yeah.
They scored 2 in the last thing. So,
Good.
Arsenal winners at 1.3, no value.
No value there.
No value. Mr. Value would have picked that one out. Both teams to score is a red one for me.
Yeah.
2.0. I think Qarabag
Qarabag
will
will
score.
score
think?
against
Yes.
Arsenal.
Yeah. Arsenal have conceded in every
Do they
game.
put out slightly
Yes.
bigger teams?
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly that.
There you go.
Okay, yeah.
You didn't mention that.
Just mentioned it now.
There you go.
Arsenal have a slightly
Lucky-
weaker team.
lucky I picked that for you.
So Arsenal on both teams to score is 3.5. I've gone 3-1 Arsenal.
Okay.
Right.
My boys.
So we've got Vorskla versus Sporting Lisbon. Like you said, Arsenal beat Vorskla 4-2. They were 4-0 up.
Yeah.
Vorskla are 4th in the Ukrainian league.
Not bad.
Shakhtar
Pretty
Donetsk beat them 4-1. So that gives you an idea of standard. Dynamo Kiev beat them as well.
Yeah.
Sporting are also 4th in their league. They only lost one of the last 8 in all competitions though. They picked up
Yeah,
a
picked up.
good bit of form. They beat Qarabag 2-0 in the opener. Sporting win is 1.75.
Get on that.
Pretty good.
Could have been a potential red that.
Could have been potential red. The reason I didn't do it red is because there's some big reds coming
Yeah,
up,
fine.
so I overlooked
Come
it.
on, next, me. Right, Group F. AC Milan versus Olympiacos.
Okay.
AC Milan beat Dudelange.
Dudelange.
1-0, only 1-0.
Like
Yeah.
red launch.
That's
Great
we like
game.
Dudelange.
Great.
But it's a difficult place to go. Tiny little stadium,
Yeah.
2,500.
Oh,
But they only won 1-0, so fair play to Dudelange.
yeah.
I know this is not about them, but still. Olympiacos drew double donuts.
Double donuts.
0-0 with Real Betis in their
Boring.
opening game.
Double domes.
Olympiacos have won 4 of their 5 opening games in the Greek league, and they've only conceded 2 in 5 games. So
Okay.
they keep it tight at the
Talk
back.
like I told you.
AC Milan struggling a bit in Serie A. They've only won 2 of their opening 6.
not good.
Quite a few draws, but still not really expected.
Love a
AC
little
Milan.
drawsy.
So it's a tight game. I do think, because obviously AC Milan are at home, they should win
They
that.
nick it.
So that would probably be my safe bet, is AC Milan to win.
Yeah.
But my other tip would be under 2.5 goals, 1.9.
Yeah.
Stats say that.
I could,
Stats do say that.
could
But there's
see
been-
another double donut.
no, but there's been loads of goals in AC Milan games.
Yeah, I think they won 4-1 of them.
Yeah, so that's why I didn't
Fine,
choose
fine.
it. But,
Yeah.
but I do think in the Europa League they might cancel each other
Yeah,
out and
change a few players.
So
Yeah.
score prediction 1-0
Nice.
to AC Milan.
Okay, so I've got Real Betis versus Dudelange.
Launch.
Betis are up to 5th in La Liga. They've won their last 2 games 1-0. Keep it tight. They've now kept 6 clean sheets this season.
Oh, big.
Very good at the back. They drew 0-0 with Olympiacos, as you said. Dudelange, 4th in the Luxembourg top division. But they've lost 2 of their opening 6 games in the league.
They usually win the league hands down, like easy.
But they haven't started very well.
It's because they're getting sidetracked with
Yeah.
Europa.
But I don't think they're going to score here. Betis are good defensively. Betis to win to 0,
Yeah.
1.83.
I like that.
That's good.
That's
Really,
it.
really good. 2-0 Betis.
The
There you
one.
go. That was very snappy. Well
The
done.
one.
Thank you.
So we've got Rangers versus Rapid Vienna.
Ooh, double
Rangers, like we said, 6th in the Scottish Prem. I didn't know Celtic were that low either.
5th.
They've only won 3 of 7. Drew Villarreal 2-2, having a
Yeah.
stinker.
Big
Little
time.
Desmond. But Rangers have scored 15 in the last 5 games.
Goals under Gerrard.
Goals.
Loves it.
Rapid Vienna beat Spartak Moscow 2-0, but that was the only game they've won in 90 minutes in the last 7. There was another game that they
Great
won.
win against Spartak Moscow.
So Rangers to win is 2.
That's
And
good.
they're at home.
Pretty
They're at
good.
home.
And they're at home.
Decent. That should probably
Scored
be red.
2-1.
Potential
Again,
red.
I overlooked it because there's big
Big
Big reds.
Look at
How
these.
many games have we got
Look
coming
at
up?
these coming up.
Jesus
Yeah. Next
Christ.
up. Next up.
Spartak Moscow versus Villarreal.
Great game.
Yeah.
On paper.
Maybe not.
Okay. Maybe not.
Villarreal drew the opening game, as you meant, Desmond with Rangers. Spartak lost to Spartak Wien 2-0.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah.
Wien.
Wien. Spartak Moscow currently 5th in the Russian league. Only conceded 5 in their opening 9 games.
Okay,
So they
decent.
keep it tight as well. It's been under 2.5 goals in 4 of the last 6 matches for Spartak.
Okay.
Again, keep it tight.
Not many goals.
Villarreal are struggling in La Liga. They're 14th.
Yes,
Yeah, really
really,
bad.
bad start.
They've won
We said at
2.
the start, they
Yeah.
had a good season.
Really
Won
got that
2,
wrong.
drawn 2, lost 3.
Yeah.
Only scored 5 goals in 7 games, but then at the same time they haven't been letting many in. They've only conceded 4.
Yeah.
This is,
Um,
I can see the
Yeah,
narrative
so
here.
definitely.
See the narrative. Villarreal have also seen under 2.5 goals in 5 of the last
Yeah.
6
I can
games.
see the narrative.
Not many goals.
Yeah.
The tip: under 2.5 goals.
Score prediction?
Double donuts. 0-0.
Nice. Okay,
I like
Group
those
H.
last 3, they're good.
Apollon Limassol versus Marseille. So both teams lost their opening Europa League game. Limassol lost 2-1 to Lazio. Marseille lost 2-1 to Eintracht Frankfurt, even though Frankfurt had 10 men.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, killed us. Limassol on top of the Cypriot League, played 4-1-4, yet to concede.
Oh.
Very good defensively. Marseille have lost 2 of their last 3 games in the league,
Marcel.
and have conceded 9 goals
Yeah.
in the last 3 games. And they've lost 3 of the 4 away games in the league too. So, I think there's goals in this, because every Marseille game is. Both teams to score 1.57. But value is Limassol either half, 2.28. I reckon Limassol could even nick that.
Do you think
Could be a little 2-1 or 3-2.
that would be a great shout?
Yeah. goals in that because they're open.
So then we got Eintracht versus Lazio.
Okay.
So Eintracht are 11th in the league. They've only won 2 of
Bundesliga.
6,
Not
but
good.
they beat Marseille. Like
Yes,
despite
they did.
having 10 men and 35% possession.
Hit him on the counter attack.
Both teams have scored in 7 of their last 8.
Goals.
Both teams have scored in Lazio's last 4.
Goals.
They've scored 11 in that time.
Goals.
Maji, Immobile,
Yeah.
he's got 4 of
Maji.
those. And they've won 5 of the last 6. So I think there's a load of value here. You either
here we go.
both teams to score is 1.6.
Good.
Definitely going to happen.
Good.
Lazio win is 2.8.
Good.
And Lazio win both teams to score, which I think
Good.
is going to be 4.5.
Very good. And your boy,
2-1. And
your G?
Immobile is 2.6 to score any time.
Margie.
All the values in there.
Score?
2-1.
That one, they're all
Lazio.
red, just so
All
everyone knows.
red.
All
Yeah, but look
red-
at that value.
Red across
Great.
the board.
Like,
Group I.
Group I, Malmo versus Besiktas.
Yes.
So Besiktas won their opening game against Sarpsborg 3-1.
Okay. Decent little win.
Malmo lost their opening game to Genk 2-0. We said that would be a much tighter game
Yeah.
because they were on like an unbeaten run
Yeah.
for ages. So after that, being unbeaten for 12 games,
Yeah.
Malmo are now winless in 2 in the league. So they've had a little bit of dip
And
in
lost
form.
in the Europa
And
League.
lost in the Europa
Oh.
League. Bear in mind, form is not great.
horrible.
Okay.
Besiktas currently 3rd in the Turkish league, won 4, drawn 2, lost 1, unbeaten in the last 4 games.
Yeah.
Decent.
Potential
That
red.
should be red.
Should be red.
Besiktas to win is
Loads of
2.2.
Oh, I love the Europa League. Score
Good.
prediction?
2-1 to Besiktas.
Okay. This one
There's
is
a good bet in here.
This is a
somewhere.
banker
A
red.
load of good accumulators in here.
Banker red, this one. Sarpsborg versus Genk, 8
Yeah.
p.m. Sarpsborg have lost 6 in a row in the league.
Yeah.
They sit 9th out of 16 in the Norwegian league.
Yeah.
Have not won since the 23rd of August, and they lost 3-1 to Maccabi Tel Aviv in the last game.
Oh.
Basically, Salzburg are bang average. Genk have won 5 on the bounce in all competitions, have 4
What the
clean
hell?
sheets in all of those, and beat Malmo in the last one.
Stick your house on that. Stick your house
Genk
on
win is 1.63.
That's why you watch this.
Genk
Pick out
win
value
is
like
an
that.
absolute, on paper,
Yeah.
complete banker.
Yeah.
I'm going 2 or 3-0 Genk.
Okay.
Oh, we're going to make a good
I think
effort
I've
at
got
this.
another one here. Another one.
Oh,
And this is great odds. So
come on then, sell it me.
Krasnodar versus Sevilla.
Okay,
Krasnodar are second in the Russian Premier League, lost 2 of 9. They
Okay.
beat Akinsar 1-0 in Europe. Sevilla are 3rd in the Liga, they're having a great season.
Solid.
Smashed Standard Liège 5-1.
yeah, goals.
Scored 17 in the last 4 games and only conceded 4.
Goals.
And that included 3-0 win over Real
Yes,
Madrid.
great
as well.
win.
Ben Yedder got 6 in that time. And so Sevilla to win and over 2.5 goals.
That's good.
3.4.
Away from home.
but
But
you have
Krasnodar aren't
yeah,
terrible.
and you haven't really sold it to
Salzburg
me.
are
You
bang
haven't really-
average.
But
You haven't sold
all
it
I'm
to
saying,
me.
that could easily be 2-1 or 3-0.
They're second in the Russian league and they've only lost 2 of 9. That's actually not too bad.
But Sevilla
Smashing.
score so many goals
Yeah,
and don't
right.
and like
Sevilla both teams to score would be a shout as well.
Sevilla will probably win that, but I wouldn't say that's as red as the others.
okay.
It's not solid
I
red
would
like
back
Man
it.
City.
It's not a
I'll
Genk.
back it.
It's not a Genk win.
That's
Okay,
like
it's not a game
that's
win,
like a
but
dark
it's,
pink.
It's a likely. It's a likely.
Okay, next.
Or you go Ben Yedder scores there anytime.
Score prediction.
3-0 Sevilla.
Nilla. Oliver.
Right, next, Standard Liège versus Arkhispor.
Oh, kiss the Yeah.
I can't say it.
Don't worry.
How do you say it?
It comes up. It's just come up on the screen.
Sarpsborg.
Oh, what?
Sarpsborg.
Arkhispor, yeah.
There we go.
So, as you just mentioned, Standard Liège got absolutely battered 5-1.
Yeah.
Arkhispor
Yeah. Here he is. He's back.
lost 1-0 to Krasnodar.
Ollie scored the best one.
Both teams will be obviously desperate to get some points here because they've had a bit of a crap start. Standard Liège are in quite poor form at the moment in the league as well. They've only won 1 of their last 6 games
Poor.
in all comps, losing 4 of them.
Really poor. In the
But-
Belgian league.
Arkhispor
Yep.
are even worse.
Ooh.
They're 16th in the Turkish league and they've
Wow.
only won 1 of their opening 7
They
games.
won the Turkish Cup last year to qualify for this, and they've only been in the Turkish league like 3 or 4
so they
times. 3 or 4
are
years.
not
They're
winning
not
that
great.
game.
Yeah, they're up for grabs.
But I wouldn't put it as red purely because Standard Liège aren't
On
in the
red
best
either.
form.
Yeah, exactly.
But they should win that. So that's my tip. Standard Liège to win.
Okay,
1.42. Score prediction 2-0.
Okay, like it. Group K, Astana versus Rennes.
Okay.
3:50 p.m. kickoff. Just if that's going in Larnaca, make sure you start early. So Astana currently top of the Kazakh Premier League, undefeated in the last 12 games. Had a Desmond with Dynamo Kiev in the opening game, so they're quite good against Scarlet Kiev. Rennes won 2-1 against Jablanek in that opening game. Since then, they've lost 2 and drawn 1, having a bit of a stinker. Each of their last 5 games, it's in both teams to score, and away from home, they're yet to win. So Astana, undefeated in 12, not like in good form. Rennes, not doing well. Not doing very well away from home.
Yeah.
So Astana win is 2.30. Potential red that.
Yeah. Okay.
Travelling, both teams to score 1.98. I'm going Astana to nick that 2-1.
Oh, yeah,
not as dark red.
That's
but
a pink.
No, that's light red. Light red.
I've got a guaranteed red here.
Hard red.
Hard red. Hardcore red. Bright red. Jablanek versus Dynamo Kiev.
Yeah, okay.
Jablanek is 6th in the Czech League.
Oof.
Lost to Rennes in the opener. Rennes is 16th in League 1.
Not a good start.
Dynamo Kiev 2nd in Ukrainian Prem. They've conceded the least in the league.
Best defence.
Drew 2-2 with Astana, and which was Desmond. Their next game happened to be against a team called Des.
Good.
And they've won 3-6 without conceding. Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Dynamo win is 2.75.
Oh.
You go over half then, just to be safe.
You could do, yeah, but I'll be doing that.
Potential
Dynamo win.
Potential double des? For another des?
No, because Jablanek aren't good enough.
Fine.
They can't win if it's double
don't worry about it.
Jablanek aren't good enough. And
No, I'm just saying.
they don't concede that many. Astana did well to score 2 wins.
Group L, go.
Group L, right. Beit Borisov versus PAOK.
Yes.
PAC, however you want to call them.
Like.
Beit have won their opening game against Vidi 2-0. PAOK.
PAOK.
Okay. Lost their opening against Chelsea 1-0. It's quite a good effort, really.
Yeah.
But Beit have won their last 5 matches in a row in all competitions, so they're in good form.
Not bad.
They're top of the Belarusian league, only losing 1 of 22 games.
Whoa.
118, drawn 3, scored 40 goals in 22 and conceded 13. So they're doing pretty well at the moment.
Domestically decent.
Yeah, tails are up.
Yeah.
Their Belarusian tails are up.
Yeah.
PAOK have won all 5 games this season in the Greek league and have only conceded 1 goal.
Oh, and Chelsea only got 1 against them as well.
So they're tight, they're good as well. This is a tight game to call.
Yeah.
I've gone draw.
Yeah.
I said 1-1. It could easily be a double donut as well.
Yeah.
Under 2.5, I like
Or
that.
under 2.5.
Okay, final one then. Chelsea versus MOL Vidi. Chelsea are unbeaten in 9 games under Sarri. 1-7 drawn 2. Very good start. They've scored 10 goals in their 4 home games this season. Sit 3rd in the Premier League behind Liverpool, Man City. Great start from Chelsea. They won their opening Europa game, as we said, 1-0. Vidi, 3rd in the Hungarian Premier League, but lost 2-0 against Bate Borisov in their opening game. Chelsea to win to 0, I'm pretty confident in that one. 1.68, I reckon that could be 2 or 3-0, depending on how many changes he makes.
Yeah.
But Chelsea are winning that one, 2-0.
Cool.
That's it. Quite good for that, didn't we?
Smashed it.
As we said, there is some value in there, so there is definitely going to be a good bet going into that WhatsApp group.
Potentially too.
So you need to make sure you're on it.
And make sure you make your own. So those ones we said were red or light pink. Maybe pull a few of those out and make your own apple as well.
Yeah.
There's
some really good
And let
value.
us know, if you do that, let us know in the comments what you've done.
What you've chosen.
And
And if
on
you win,
Friday when
let us know as well.
Exactly.
There you go.
Winner's coming. A winner is coming.
That big win is coming here.
Yeah.
We can see it. Right, that's it for now. Fingers crossed.
See you later.
Now then, the referee looks at his watch and his second now.